Hey guys, thanks for connecting. So I'm going to talk about Vesica Piscis today, and that's really to do with sacred geometry, the shift of energies of creation, and how it's affecting us on the planet at the moment. So the Vesica Piscis is also referred to as the mother of creation or womb of all creation, and what it actually is, it's a symbol or a shape which is almond shaped, and that is, if you could just imagine two circles, it's the beginning of the flower of life symbol, and it's the two circles, and when you pop those two circles together, when they intertwine or when they connect, there's that almond shape that is in the center of the shape, and that is called the Vesica Piscis, and it's where the creation is held. This actual energy system and the flower of life sacred geometry was created for the progression of life at a certain time on the planet. Now, a very long time ago, this is just an overview, a quick overview of past events. So very long long time ago, there was really the Earth's energy systems, or the Earth's nervous systems, were blown out of proportion and blown away, and this happened, and it actually destabilized all sorts of things on planet Earth and our solar system. What needed to be put in place was some sort of structure to help us get back and rebuild, and this structure was like a 10-grid system. Now, when I talk about grids, it's about the Earth system, or the meridians on the Earth. Just like our body, we have systems and meridians that are energy centers that relate to certain things within our life and our chakras and our physical body and our organs. So at this time, there was a grid system put into place, which was only a 10-grid system. Now, this sacred geometry, or this 10-grid system, also applies to sacred geometry such as the flower of life, the Fibonacci sequence, and these ones are called biwave or closed loop systems. What this means in basic terms is that these systems do not actually create infinite life or continue to open and expand. It is a closed loop system, which means it is finite in its way of expanding, and it does not expand to expansionness, to evermore. It actually has a set structure and must be and set where it is. For example, the flower of life, for example, is a 19-circle structure, no more, no less. After that, that's it. And it's a life-death cycle, and it is not perpetuating. We are in a biwave frequency at the moment, which is the life-death cycle of all things. Everything within our planetary system works upon the 10-grid biwave system. What we are moving to now is a tri-wave system, which is a 12-grid. We were unable to access this tri-wave system prior to this time, for we were not ready as a species or consciousness, but it is time now for us to access information and access these codes and this frequency for us to keep evolving the human race. Now, the flower of life geometry and all that, those griddings and all those grids had a specific space, time, place, for without them we would not be where we are at this time. So it all had its place. It was very controlled, though. It's a very controlling, power-driven, separation, duality type of system. What we are moving into is the system of self-perpetuating infinite life and continual connection to source. In this 10-grid, or the biwave, there was a time of separation and forgetfulness where we sought outside of who we are for answers, and continually seeking the questions of who are we, why are we here, what are we doing, all sorts of things like that, and who is our God, who do we follow, seeking externally. in the current in our current day, it's also with the external seeking, with medical systems, with our body, with externally instead of listening to within, which is what the tri-wave system is igniting within all of us. As you can see in the world, many people are waking up. Wake up! We are waking up! We are woke. And basically we're not taking any bullshit on anymore. The lies and all the bullshit that companies want to feed us, or those powers that be want to feed us, is not being digested like they want us to digest anymore, because we are now being open to a tri-wave, and that is a source of love, a knowingness, and a sense of being able to seek within, knowing that we are connected to source. It's a very different time on the planet and in humanity. At present, there is no other time in history, in our history, that there has been such a shift occurring. And this is quite historic. And if you've connected to this video, or you are here at this time and you are open, aware, and very keen to seek or to shift and change the world, or to be of service to humanity, it is because within us we have come here at this time to be of service and to help create and sustain this shift. How do we continue sustaining this shift and lifting the vibration of Earth and humanity to the next level? For me, that's been choosing. Look, purpose is a buzzword at the moment, and it does my head in. But the reason why it does my head in is because I know my purpose. My purpose is service to humanity, but it is also service to self, and an evolving self, which means evolving humanity, but also being of service to humanity. And I know what my purpose is, like many of you may. It's about purposeful direction and finding that purpose and which direction I choose and how I choose to serve humanity. And it's through our gifts and passions, like you've probably heard so many times over. But many of us may be feeling a bit of loss or unsure, the clarity that needs clearing up, some sort of direction for the purpose, because we know our purpose. It is just finding that direction and what it is, and which way we wish to choose to go to serve the best way we can. Know that whatever you choose is the right way, and that's a message for me too, because it is quite difficult when you have different options, or you know that we are deep creators, so whatever we choose we're going to create. So we want to create with the best intentions for our greatest good, for us, for our lives, and for the lives of humanity. This tri-wave is a beautiful energy of Source, Mother, Father. So it's a Mother, Father, God, past, present, future. You know, it's all the beautiful trine. It's a trine frequency, the Trinity. And many ancient cultures use a trine for love and for healing and for connection to all that is and themselves. So it's going to be an infinite flow of life and love, information, new things coming in. So it's about, we've developed our discernment. We know what's for us and what's not for us. We're still developing that, but the time has come for us to go, okay, now we need to expand and reassess our beliefs, or what we have been taught in the past through spiritualism or through sacred geometry or through ideas that have come through previously. For now is a time of newness. It is information overload. There's lots of information coming through that may not make a lot of sense at the time, but I think what needs to happen is to sit with information that comes through to you, especially if you're open or psychic, or you channel, or you do readings, and you'll be quite surprised with all the information coming through in a new way with symbology. So explore this. There are many teachers out there in the world and messengers that have already shared information to do with tri-wave, bi-wave, to do with the 10 grid, 12 grid, to do with sacred geometry and the new ways of being, ascension, evolution, and how to carve your path and be centered in your sense of purpose or purposeful direction. We're all in this together, and it is a beautiful thing because we are supported by love and kindness and by strength and power and by all that is like never before. Yes, we can see outside that there is turmoil and the world is still in turmoil, but also know that the 10 grid, 12 grid frequencies, the 12 grid tri-wave band of frequencies, sound and light, is also about time-space realm. So there are many time-space realms happening on the planet at the moment with every person. Every person has their time-space continuum, and wherever they are in their experience will reflect their experience. So you may not connect with certain people or certain things because you don't need to be there, or you will be there, or there is times and space. But know that everything is happening much faster and at a greater, deeper level. For the light on the planet is moving very quickly, but also with every human and every living organism, the shift is taking place. For the sacred geometry of the flower of life, the Fibonacci code, and all of those 10 grid systems are collapsing. And the 12 grid is now coming into place, and this is called the golden age. And it's in our DNA, it's within our structures of everything, from plants to animals to us. So it is in everything. So that is why the shift is quite tremendous for many of us on a physical level, as a human and in our own world, as well as the entire world. So whatever we see on the outside, it may be happening within our own lives. But know that we are supported, and that times... Look, we have chosen to be here at this time. I know, sometimes you're like, what? But yes, we have chosen to be here, and it will get easier. Please keep the hope and the trust and the knowingness that we are in this together, and we are light, and we are moving to a place and a space of balance and calm and peace. There is still things that need to be shifted. Oh, that's going to be forevermore on all levels. But know that it's all happening at the perfect time. And the choices you make, when they are made through love and through a peace, are perfect for you and for humanity. So may you go in peace. May you know that all that you do is appreciated, and there is so much love and gratefulness coming through for us all at this time, and support. Know that creation and the way we create is shifting and changing. Be open to new ways, and know that everyone supports you, and you will be surrounded by those that you need on this planet, in this space-time realm, and in others. With that in light, and I will pop some I'll pop some links down below if you want to check out a few different links about different explanations about bi-wave, tri-wave, and different ideas. I've also got a blog on it if that may also help. But other than that, in light, in peace,